Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking our time to join us today for another episode in this our series for the year, beginning of the year. I want to first of all say a big thank you for those of you who took our time to watch our first two videos. And I want to say I really appreciate you taking our time to watch it. And I hope that those videos have been inspiring for as many who took our time to watch it. So in the first video that we started out with, we talked about conceiving goals. And in the second one, we said, okay, now that you've conceived the goals, you have to write it down. And I hope in the course of these videos that we have conceived goals for 2021, and then we have started, or we have written them down, or we are about writing them down. So today we'll be talking about making our goals smart or simplifying our goals. So I recall that sometime in 2003 or 2002, yes, I met a lady, I met a friend in the University of Benin, a wonderful young girl. She just got admission into school, and right from when she got into school, all she wanted to be was an entrepreneur. All she wanted to do was own a business for herself. So she said, and she kept telling every one of us that she won't work for anybody. She's not looking for a job. Oh yes, she got admission to study engineering in the University of Benin. But even while we were in school, this young lady was trying her hands in every kind of business she could do to make life. And today, she is the producer and presenter of the popular Ola show on DSTV. And every time I think about her story, I realize that this is a story that is inspiring. And one thing I've come to realize is that success is incremental. Success is incremental. Success in life is not an accident. Today, Sandra Oyedeji didn't become a household name or one of the best presenters of one of the greatest shows on DSTV just by accident. No, it wasn't by accident. You see, success is built on laws, just like there are laws to this life. So we have the law of gravity, which says that everything that goes up must come down. But we also know that there are times that to every law there are exceptions. So we have the law of aerodynamics that says that allows a plane to fly against gravity without coming down. So, but you do not build life on the exceptions. Life is built on laws. So the law of gravity says everything that goes up comes down. But the exception is the law of aerodynamics that allows a plane to take off without coming down. So that is something. So I know in life we may have no one or two persons who we felt were not so hardworking, who came into wealth just like that. Just happened. You went out in the morning, came back, won a lottery, or someone just willed some money to you, or you went out, met a friend who got it to a friend, and you got a contract and you became a millionaire or a billionaire. Yeah, those are the exceptions. But you see, life is not built on exceptions. Life is built on laws. So if we follow the law, if we follow the law of success, we will make success in life. But if we wait for those exceptions seldom happen. And when they do, there are no guarantees that it will happen to every one of us. So it just happens that it's that way. So I think once we understand that, we can start owning our success. So I would like to say that I want to say that I understand that in the quest for success, some people have different ideas of what success looks like. So you think being a billionaire, being this is what makes you a success. But I think success should be personalized in the sense that how do you know you're successful? You measure your accomplishments against your goals. So if you have goals and you are working towards your goal, once you achieve your goal, you're successful. I recall I met a dear friend of mine in Benin. So when she finished school and she was doing her NYC, so I gave her a call and I was asking. And I said, okay, after school, what next? She said, McDonald, let me just tell you the truth. All I want to do after now is just to get married, have my kids, and then have a little shop in front of my house where I can sell my goods and also have time to take care of my kids. that for me, my home is more important than anything. For that lady, you cannot compare her with someone who rose to become a CEO in a big organization or someone who owns a great franchise, because her goals are straightforward. She wants to be this, she wants to be a good wife, she wants to be a good mother, and she just wants to own a little business where she can make income. If she achieves those things, she's become successful. So I give another example. You think of someone like Dangote, Aliko Dangote, who is one of Africa's richest man, and you think about him, he's successful. But also think of Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy is also successful in his own right. Aliko Dangote is an investor, a businessman. Don Jazzy is a musician and an entertainer. Both men are successful in their own place. You can't compare Aliko Dangote and Don Jazzy. You don't compare apples and oranges. If you think about the United States of America, think of someone like Bill Gates. He's a world's billionaire, rich man. And then you think of someone like Barack Obama. These people are on two different trajectories. One is into politics, one is into tech and philanthropy. So each person's success is personalized. So how do you gauge your success? You gauge your success by your goals. So when you have your goals, you look at how far you've come. When you compare them, you can tell if you're making progress in life. So with that said, let me talk about what we want to talk about today, really. It's in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. So Habakkuk was writing, he says, write your vision, make it plain, that he may run with it that reads it. So which means Habakkuk was saying, write this vision. Don't make it ambiguous. Make it smart. Simplify your vision so that it's not something that is hard to comprehend. It's not something that is hard to achieve. Make it plain. Write your vision, make it plain, that he may run with it that reads it. So if you sit down and consider vision, make sure your vision, your goal is smart. It is specific, it is measurable, it is attainable, it is realistic, and it is time bound. Don't make it ambiguous. So I give an example. You say, I want to be an entrepreneur. So you ask yourself, that is a big goal. What does it mean to be an entrepreneur? So you have to start breaking down your goals, making it smart, making it specific, making it simple. Oh, I want to invest in agriculture. Then you can break it down further and say, okay, I want to go into poultry farming. If you're not going to poultry farming, and you say, okay, I can start with 100 beds, and then I can grow into XYZ numbers. And if you do that, you see, you've broken down your goals, you've broken down your plan, and then you can start working towards it. It makes it easy for you to achieve. But don't make your goals so big. I want to be a millionaire. Those are ambiguous goals. Make your goals smart. Make it specific. Make it simple. Make your goals in such a way that if anyone sees it, it's easy to run with it. It's easy to even give you an advice. It's easy to make an input. It's easy to say, okay, let's run with this thing. If your goals are not simple, if your goals are not plain, if your goals are ambiguous, it makes it hard for anyone to begin to make input to you or run with you in the place. So in 2021, we have considered our goals, we've written them down, and in writing them down, we have to be very, very smart about it. Make our goals smart. Make them specific, make them simple. Don't just leave goals out there, say, I want to be this. Break it down on how to achieve those goals. Then it's easy to work with it. And don't feel the pressure. Don't feel the pressure. Oh, don't say there are 102 million people doing what I'm doing. Oh, this person is successful, this one is not successful. No. Measure yourself against your goals. So once you write your goals, once you know what your goals are for 2021, don't fall for the pressure of other people's goals. Don't measure your accomplishments against the goals of others. So measure your accomplishments against your own goals. So once you've known your goal, keep working towards it. If you don't meet it, keep trying. If you fail at it, carry it over, rejig it, and keep working at it. So I'd like us to know that in 2021, there should be no pressures. In as much as we want to be successful, in as much as we want to make progress, even as much as we want to attain XYZ, put down your goals. Let your achievements be measured against your goals. Once you do that, you'll realize that this year will be as interesting as it is rewarding. And never forget, success is incremental. you will not become whatever you want to be in one day. You're going to grow into it. You're not going to become a billionaire in one night. You have to grow into it. Do not be deceived by those who are accidental billionaires or millionaires. Those are the exceptions of life. But life, as we know, is built on loss. And even though there are exceptions, we don't live life on exceptions. We live life on loss. So until I see you again next week, have a wonderful week. Be the best you can. Write down your goals. Make sure they are realistic. Make sure that they are time bound. Put a time to it. And then we'll see how it goes. Thank you.